Okay. I am back. I don't know. I don't remember if I streamed yesterday. I think I did. Anyways, I'm going to start with a classical game. I've been doing that lately. Um, just starting with a classical game. Yesterday, yeah, I remember now. Yesterday, I just played one classical game, but it was a long one. Okay, so I have a 1900 opponent. Um, I'm actually going to dodge. It's just I'd rather play if I'm going to dedicate myself to that much to like a 1 hour game potentially. Um, I'd rather play something. Oh, it's him again. Is it the same guy? I think it is. I should have blocked him after the game before I joined again. I don't want to get penalized, so I guess I will play him. I just would rather play somebody a little bit higher rated just because the point difference, but because it's 145 point difference. Not that it'll be an easy game for me, just that I'll get like 3 points if I win. Anyways, we have an IMZO. And if I lose, I'll lose a lot of points. We have a classical variation of the Nimzo. Different ways for white to play here. I think F3 might be a move. I don't really remember. Not E4 though. I don't think E4 is good. I think it's E3. Yeah, I don't think E4 is great for white. Or maybe it is, but I recall it not being so great. And if I remember, which I might not, I think with white's queen on C2 protecting E4, it's no longer protecting the D4 pawn. I think that's what I have in my notes. So I think we could play C5. Now, B6 is the first move that comes to mind, but I don't think it's good because after E5, we have to retreat our knight, and that's a really strong pawn on E5. So, and D5, I don't think D5 is a move. I think once again E5 could be played. We then, yes, could support the knight, but I don't think that's optimal. I believe C5 is the move. And the point is after E5, again, since white is not protecting his D4 pawn, okay, my opponent just blinked. Hopefully he didn't load up my stream. I always worry about that. He might have done so because it shows that I'm streaming here and he might have just clicked on it. Hopefully he's not watching because that's maybe that's why I lose all my games. But what were they saying? Yeah, so C5, if E5, I can take on D4, and after E takes F6, I don't know if I take on F6 immediately or if I grab the knight. I'm not sure, but in either case, I think that's better for me. Hello, Christian. And if he doesn't play E5, well, I'm threatening to take on D4. And if knight F3, I'm not sure of knight F3, but I am going to play C5 regardless, I think. One more thing to consider is A3. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about A3, but I'm going to make a move in and then reconsider. So yeah, if A3, I'm not sure. Actually, I think A3 there's Queen A5. In any case, he took the pawn, which I didn't even think about. Now here, I think there's multiple moves. I think there's taking, but if I recall, that's actually not the top move. It might actually still be Queen A5. Or it might be taking on C3. Because we can always take these later. Maybe not, because there is B4. But yeah, I just recall this that it's not actually being the best move, but it is good. Yeah, if I take on C3, if he takes with a queen, I can take on E4, and he's left with these double pawns. And if he takes with the pawn, then he's got these triple pawns, which so maybe I'll just take the knight. I mean BC and then I don't know, queen c2. He can like defend these, but yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, this is a simple move to make, but my memory is telling me that that's not actually the best move. Think another thing is that if bishop takes e5, there might be e5. Right? So yeah, so what about queen a5? And if a3, well, let's say e5 first. I don't know. Am I overcomplicating matters? Actually, what about queen c7? Stops e5. And then I could also go queen takes c5. Okay, there might be bishop e3. Then I go here, and then it still stops e5. That's kind of cute. And then if a3, again, I'm stopping. I like queen c7. I'm going to play it. Oh, yeah, I'm going to play it. Although, hang on. There might be bishop d2. No, I should be okay. Yeah. Is my memory working? Because, again, I think this is a fine move, but I just recall it not being the top choice. Now, I did invest a lot of time on that. So it might not have been worth the time investment. But yeah, e4 is not the best response from white. I'm pretty sure e3 is. So kind of funny that my opponent doesn't know. I mean, he's the one that played this opening. He doesn't know move 5. Hope I don't get a huge stomach ache tonight. I ate a huge late dinner. Eat a package of ramen. I added 4 pieces of Vienna sausage, a handful of gailan, and a slice of processed cheese. It's not like the most massive meal, but I ate that at like 9:30 or like 9 p.m. So it's like I don't know if that you'd call that. It's kind of yeah. I don't know. My eating schedule is all messed up, so you could call that a late dinner, I guess. Okay, so I think I've already accounted for my opponent's replies, but let me just look at it again. So if e5, just queen e5, I think is fine. If a3, okay, so f4. I don't know. His king is still in the center. I don't know about that. I've got like knight g4, right? I don't know if that's the right approach for him. And I could take on c3 now. Oh, but I see. It supports e5. I see his plan. Still, I don't know if that's the best approach for him. Yeah, so I might just go queen c5 now. And if a3, could maybe go queen a5 or actually, yeah, or maybe I just take. Seems like it might be okay. If he plays e5, then I have knight g4 potentially. I don't know. Knight h3. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure what I'll do against e5. Maybe I'll take there, and I don't know, but he's got no development. I think I'm just going to go queen c5. I don't think I want to spend more time on it. I don't think he has anything else that really worries me so much. So I'll pull the trigger on that. Move 7. He's got a pinned piece and a queen on c2. Yeah, so a3, do I want queen a5 or do I want to take the knight? Queen a5 doesn't really do anything for me. He's got a bishop d2. Yeah, so a3, I think I would just take on c3. And then bc, that seems fine. Hello, Young. Young Cortez, how's it going? Okay, so what if he does play knight h3 here? I could take on c3 immediately. Or maybe I should start developing like knight c6 instead. Knight h3, knight c6. Okay. So yeah, again, I could take on c3 or play knight c6. I keep seeing like animation on my chat thing. It's very distracting for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why I see that. In any case, yeah, so do I want knight c6 or bishop c3? I mean, I kind of want to develop. I mean, and I am threatening knight e4, knight d4. I don't see anything I should be worried about here. Oh, he might be. He's protecting g4 now, so he's threatening e5 again. Knight c6, e5 once again. So I could play d6 to stop that, but it's a bit slow. It is a bit slow. Also, knight c6, he might just simply play. Oh no, because then he's giving me this square again. But then he could. Yeah, he might not have that. Yeah, so knight c6. I think I just want to develop at this point. And if he plays e5, well, I guess I would go knight d4. Okay, he's blinking again. Yeah, I'm just gonna play knight c6. You know, his king's still in the center. Let's develop, right? D6 is it's too slow. It gives him some time. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so if knight f3, can I play knight g4? I think I can. He could play rook f1. No, rook f1. I would have knight e3. Bishop takes, queen takes. Could do that. Yeah, knight f3, knight g4, rook c1, or yeah, I could do that. And then I'm still threatening knight d4 at the end of that line. If he decides to play prophylactically with like h3, well, that's just his one move longer that his king's in the center of the board. If it was my turn, knight d4, bishop east. No, well, first he would have to move the queen, right? Yeah, but okay. So he does decide to push. So yeah, I can't play knight g4 here. Bugs flying around. Oh, I hate these bugs. There's not too many of them in here today, but it's flying around in my face. Hello, Nishu. Yeah, I think I just have to go to e8. Because where else do I go? The only other move is to take on c3. And even then, even then, I'm not entirely sure, because he might even be able to still take with the queen and then play queen e3. And that's awkward for my knight. So I think I'm just going to repurpose it. Yeah, it's not a great location. Whoops. To have to retreat, but he might be able to play a3 now. Because now if I take, he can take with the queen, because my knight can't follow up on e4 anymore. And suddenly his position is not so bad as it was. Actually, I might have just screwed up here. I think I overlooked something that I had been planning. Here, I think I forgot about knight d4. Don't know if it would have made a huge difference, though. He just plays, let's say, queen d3. Yeah, it wouldn't have really made much of a difference, I don't think. Yeah, but that's my threat right now. So knight f3, I presume. But yeah, he's back in the game. So I must have misplayed this a little bit. I wonder how. I don't really see how. Like I played queen takes c5, knight c6, knight e8. Yeah, okay. Anyways, knight f3. And I need my light squared bishop into the action. So d5 or d6. So knight f3, d5. If cd, well, I don't love that. I don't know. It's because my light squared bishop jumps to action. d5 cd, but then his c file could come open. I don't know. But he's also pinned. I don't know. d5 is a little risky. d6. d6, he's just going to reclone his e5 pawn. And it doesn't, d6 does nothing about my light squared bishop. So I could put my bishop on b7. So I could play b6. But yeah, white is... I felt like I had a big advantage before. Now it only seems like a small advantage. And I might not even have an advantage. Yeah, so he plays knight f3. He's playing a lot better than he was. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go b6. Otherwise, my light squared bishop is not seeing the light of day for a while, unless I play d5 is still no guarantee. d6 would be the best chance, but even then, the light squared bishop, I got to play b6. So I just want to blunder check here if there's anything for white. He might try this and then just castle queenside next, but yeah, maybe okay, I don't know. I'm gonna play b6. I don't want to get too low on the clock. Yeah, I feel he's gonna play bishop d2 now. Yeah, and this I don't really think I'm better anymore. And before I thought it was like -2. He's 1600 rapid, 1400 blitz. 90. So it's a little of a weird rating difference between time controls. Could be an older player. Okay, he's down to 6 minutes or 6.5 minutes, so I have a time edge. I like that. That's always nice. If a3, I guess I take on c3. Could almost consider going bishop a5. So what does that do? What does that do? It attacks h7. Does it do anything else? I don't think it does. And maybe it supports f5. It could support f5. Yeah. So maybe g6. It's kind of scary because my dark square is a little bit weak, but I beef up f5, and maybe he can slip in like this. It is certainly a concern. But I'm just gonna play instinctually here, and play g6. So knight g5 could be an issue too, potentially. Probably not. No. Yeah, I think like queen f2, and wow, what is he doing? Oh, that's the plan. I can just bring my queen back. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Yeah, I'll go queen e7. He's not afraid to play king e2. Wow. So the delay of bishop e3 is weird. If he played king e2 to play bishop e3, but he's thinking about it, it's kind of strange. So the longer he takes to play bishop e3, if he plays bishop e3, worries me greatly. But now he's spending a really long time. So, but it's just kind of weird. King e2 if you don't play bishop e3 is strange. Maybe he's considering to play a3 first or something. No, that's just weird. I don't know. That's weird, man. You play king e2 and then you spend a minute to play bishop e3. That's very odd. G4 next. Maybe. I was going to play knight f5, but I'm not 100% sure I want to do that. I guess I take with the e pawn. I'm not 100% sure I want that. Maybe I take the knight first. And after queen takes, then it's the same deal. It's no difference. Yeah, I was going to go here, but ouch, I didn't even see this. I often miss these knight jumping moves. Nothing I can do about it. Yeah, this is starting to look bad for me. I don't know. I'm getting a weird feeling. I'm getting a weird feeling here. And my bishop is close to being trapped now. Yeah, this is starting to look worse and worse. Okay. I don't know, man. This is kind of a weird game. This is kind of a weird game. Okay. I didn't like the blinking earlier either. That's kind of what started to set me off. But yeah, king e2, and then it spends a minute to play bishop e3. Also, like it felt like I had a great position out of the opening, and then yeah, this is feeling weirder and weirder. I sound like Kramnik now. Statistics. Let's go again. Attack. Okay, let's go here. Kind of hard with the rooks because I want my rooks everywhere. I want a rook here and here, but so I was considering playing rook, like moving rook f d8 and then letting my other rook go to c8, but I think this might be useful to defend closer to my king. I don't know. I just felt nervous about playing rook f d8. But yeah, I wanted my rooks on both files. Yeah, and he's coming for me, and I think he's going to crush me. That's what I predict. Yeah, he's going to crush me. He's playing so well now. He's playing so well now. I don't know. I gotta start playing quicker. But yeah. This looks scary. H5. Actually, maybe I could have played 98 last move. Is it too late? Might be too late now. Because he's taking here. Shit. I think I lost my opportunity. Yeah. This is over. Wow. Yeah, I should have dodged this guy. Ooh. Yeah, I wonder if instead of bishop c5, knight e8, last move. Yeah, but okay, so if it's white's move, and it takes, yeah, I'm just dead. I mean, I'm just dead. I would have to recapture, and then bishop takes. I guess there's rook takes. Maybe I can survive it that way. Okay, I'll take here. Yeah, I might have to sack the exchange and then hope I can survive that, but I suspect I won't be able to. So rook f6 next. Oh, I didn't even see that mate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that game. I'm going to go straight to the engine on that. Normally I analyze it without an engine, but I feel weird about that game. That game felt weird. It seemed weird. Maybe I'm just paranoid. It just felt really weird. I'm actually going to report just from the feeling alone. So maybe I'm wrong. So even before analyzing it, it just felt weird. So his RD is 82. I'm the highest rated player he's ever beaten so far because this is, he's in high RD. Yeah, but 1600 rapid is, there's just a lot of red flags here. I'll leave it up to Lichess to decide. I don't just report because I lose, but during the game it felt weird. Okay, so let's report. Whole game felt very weird to me. Okay, 1. Okay, my concerns. I know it's cut off, but okay, number 1. He's okay. Look at his accounting in here. He's 1400 blitz, 1600 rapid. He's 1400 blitz, 1600 rapid, and crushed me. Yeah, crushed me easily this game. His highest rated win too. His highest rated win too. Okay, number 2. He blinked 2 to 3 times during the game. Three, he had, okay, now I thought I had, like, again, I'm going to look at it with the engine, but I actually thought, like, the computer doesn't agree. I thought my position was better than it was out of the opening. I thought it was like, it almost felt like -2, but it just felt really good for black. But looking at the brief graph here, the computer doesn't agree with me. So I could have just misevaluated the whole thing. And it's only the last few moves that he did well. So, this is like, I could be wrong here. And actually, I'll put that in here. I'll say, I'm not 100% sure he cheated, but I'll leave that up. to you guys to figure out. Okay, yeah. And then 3, what did I say? Well, he played slowly in the beginning, then thought a lot, then played very quickly. So then played quickly near the end when he crushed me. And before he played, and I am curious about this, that King E2, and then he spends so long to follow it up was the only reason to play King E2. Yeah, so King E2 is not the best move. It's actually a mistake. And Bishop E3 is not even the best. It's not even the best move. So I could be like, I could just be wrong. Such a weird move to play though, King E2. That was so weird. Yeah, so he might not have cheated at all. Yeah, before I even send a report, I am going to look at it with the engine closer now. You know, I'm fair. Anyways, yeah, so this E4, as I said, yeah, it's not, okay, I'm wrong too, because I thought this was a bit of an inaccuracy, but computer says it's equal and that E3 is no better. And A3 is actually the main line. I thought E3 was for some reason. And knight F3 is second main. Oh my god, and C5 is, I was wrong about C5. I must have confused this for another opening. I confused this with some other opening. I guess E5 is a good response, and I was going to take here. And yeah, if he took on F6, then this is winning for black. Because we're threatening this discovery. And then here we can go Queen F6. So instead of where was I here? What was I looking at? Oh yeah, so instead of taking on F6, A3 is the only move for white. And it says that white has a small edge there. So I guess I misremembered this, and D5 is the main line. And if E5 here, because I thought this was not so great, but I guess knight E4. So I misremembered these lines completely. Yeah, so he took on C5, and then I thought this was such a good position. I played Queen C7, which was not the best move. Computer wants me to take on C3 here, which I did consider. I did consider this, but wasn't exactly sure how easy it would be for me to grab the pawns after. I don't know. I just wasn't 100% sure, but that would have been fine to play. Sorry. So this F4 move. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe maybe he didn't cheat. Computer doesn't like knight C6 here. I gotta say I'm surprised at a lot of these evals. I really thought I played well here. Computer says no, I didn't. So I might hold off on actually sending out that report. Yeah, it doesn't like knight C6 because of E5, which is what happened. I think I kind of forgot about E5. I considered D6. I just thought it was a little slow. Computer likes D6 or taking on C3 and then D6 or D5 and then threatening E4. But this is, and it prefers knight D4. Sorry, what? Knight D4. Oh yeah, I remember after retreating, I'm like, hang. I thought, why can't I just play this? Yeah, and then I thought queen d3, and this is I guess just equal. Um, then we can retreat. I'm not quite sure what the difference is here. And what if bishop d3? Oh, the queen can't protect the bishop. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, I'm surprised about a lot of these evals. B6 was okay. Hey, G6. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure about G6, honestly. It was okay, according to the computer. Not the top choice, but it was fine. And then yeah, this king e2 I thought was such a strange move, and yeah, the computer thinks it's strange too. It's suggesting a3. So a3, and I guess he can get a lot of space with b4 incoming. Did I say a4? I meant b4. Yeah. This was all fine. Oh, sorry. No, I didn't play it. That's not what happened in the game. I don't know why it's showing that. Sorry. King e2 was played. I played knight g7. It doesn't like knight g7. Yeah, because it allows knight e4. Now this is a type of move I often miss in my games. Like, and then it's too late because once I allow him to play knight e4, there's nothing I can do to prevent him to go to f6. Nothing. So I just simply missed this maneuver. I think part of it, I guess, is because when I moved the knight, my knight no longer defends f6 than it was previously. So that's why this is not a good move and a mistake. So basically, any other move would have been much better. f6 is actually kind of interesting. Just trying to open that up. Yeah, that was a big mistake for me. And then it looks like, then I blunder in a couple moves here. But he started throwing these moves out so quickly all of a sudden, which was a weird time shift because he had been playing slowly. I might not send that report. I mean, it's hard though. He's almost never playing the top engine move, but it's almost weird. It's almost weird that he's never playing the top engine move. Oh no, here he did, but okay, g4. I guess I had to play h5 here. That's a hard move to play. Oh, that's a hard move to play. And even bishop takes g6 is a little scary because he's threatening mate. Yeah, that would be winning. I can't stop mate. So then I have to take on g4. Yeah, this is hard. This is hard. So h4, and then we take on g4, and then he has two pieces under attack here. But no, this is really tough. Like, this is really tough for black to survive. Yeah. So I never should have allowed this knight to get to f6. That was really crushing. And I guess this was a blunder. I had to play g5 here. This is a really tough position to have to defend. So should I report him? I think I might not. I might not. During the game, it felt pretty fishy, but I guess I played a lot of poor moves. I remembered the opening for one thing. I got a decent position. Yeah, I didn't like, excuse me, 98. Yeah, it would prefer to, I guess, to trade here with knight d4, and then we can trade off that knight. What else was there? Yeah, then yeah, this was a mistake because it allows his knight to get to f6. So this was really a big turning point. I mean, there were other little moves that weren't perfect from me. Yeah, I'm still kind of surprised how. Oh yeah, there was also knight c6, which she didn't love because of e5. But for me, I think the biggest mistake was allowing knight f6. Even like here, this is just hard to defend. So even though this was a mistake as well, and as was this is just hard to defend. Period. So never should have allowed the knight on f6. I'm not going to report him, but I am going to keep him. I am going to keep him blocked, but I won't. I'll cancel my report. See, I don't always report people. Whoops, didn't mean to click that. Okay, but I don't think I want to play another classical after that one. I'm going to switch to Rapid, and I guess I will update the stream title. Accordingly. But yeah, that kind of sucks. That minus 10 points for that because he was only 1900. Oh well. It happens. It wasn't like it was multiple mistakes I made. So, okay, playing pro chess. Okay, Scandi. Okay, let's try to keep the time pressure on. Well, or just don't get into time pressure myself. Let's try that. If he played bishop g4, I would quite enjoy that because I was reviewing those lines today. Okay, we're not going to get that, unfortunately. I forget. Do we like bishop c4 or bishop d2? I think they often transpose. I don't want to waste time. Let's go. But then he can do that other crap. Okay, I'll go bishop c4. I can never make up my mind between bishop d2 and bishop c4. Oh, now he plays it. But now I can't put a knight there. That sneaky son of a gun. Okay, I'm going to play h3 anyways. Okay, that can't hurt. Queen h5, I don't know if he can. I guess he could maybe play queen h5. Okay, do I want to do it? Because again, this is here, so I can't really do my usual chicanery here. Chicanery. Yeah, and then he's got this, and because I put the bishop here, it's not going to work. So I could either castle now, or should I go tricky? Okay, I guess I'll go bishop d2. I should play a little bit quicker. Yeah, the bishop c4 I wasn't sure about. I wish he would have played bishop g4 earlier, because I like that line. It's fun. Oh. So can I do this? He's got queen d8. Might be his only move. This is same thing. Yeah, nothing really changes there. Queen d8. Queen d8. Takes. No, I should just castle at this point. Okay. Yeah, no good discoveries. Yeah, still nothing. I'm gonna play rook e1. Then I can do this old trickery. Although I can't actually play 95. I guess I could play g5, g4, and then 95. But that's just trading all that off. That doesn't really achieve anything. Although I get e5 in, it's not terrible. I can grab that bishop. Maybe I'll grab that bishop. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, I'll grab the bishop. Trade the bishop. I think I'll just take it. Then I have bishop g4 or bishop g5 h6. That's a hook though. Castle queenside. Okay, okay. Okay, you know what? This might be wrong. I'm gonna play bishop e2. Hard move to play. Hard move to play. But I can't let him pin me forever, and I don't want to play g4. I'm gonna do this type of deal, something like that. Hard move to play, and then yeah, it really makes me wonder if bishop c4 was not right there. It's eating me alive having played that. Yeah, so yeah, I think I'll go knight e5. Get some attacking position. So if he takes on e2 first, well, I guess I have to recapture. So we'll do that. And I have I've got the bishop pair, and I've got a very standard. Oh, I almost want to play bishop g5 here, but you get this attacking position with a pawn on e5. It's just that it'd be nice if I had more minor pieces. I need 2 more minor pieces on the board here. Okay, so knight d5. I don't know about c4. I don't know about that. Then again, I am controlling this square, and I will need to control that later, because otherwise he could plant a rook there. So I will play c4. Yep. And I might just play c3 here. Ooh, almost have that. But yeah, let's just, okay, secure it before he grabs this. Okay, yeah, let's just secure it first. He's now going to go to the d file. It's going to be a battle in the d file. Could I go, I guess I can't do this because he always has c5. But maybe I could go this way. Also, I could, there's queen g4 possibilities, and then bishop g5, create some weaknesses. So this might be a thing. I don't, oh, no, my bishop hangs. Okay, so I guess we do this. And we're just going to end up trading though. Then this could be a liability for me because it'll be by its lonesome. Although I do always have f4. Okay, so it's pretty equal. Yeah, this guy's 2100 blitz. So he's going to be able to play the endgame very well. Or, I mean, well, quickly anyways. Nobody in the stream, just me talking. But I see a lot of views on these videos after they're posted. So I presume people are actually watching them. Yeah, I don't think I should let him take the d file at this point. So I guess bishop e3. And yeah, let's not waste more time on that. I'm already a minute down on the clock. And yeah, I don't know. Okay, so if he goes rook f d8. To trade everything? I might. And just play an endgame. Okay, I'm going to trade everything. Everything must go. Pawns on both sides of the board, that should benefit the bishop. So I'm not going to trade this off. I can't force this trade though, actually, I just realized. So that's kind of annoying. Actually, I might have bishop g5 first. And I don't think he wants f6 because this is good for me. So yeah, I think I have bishop g5. And then I can contest it. So let's play bishop g5. And then I have rook d1. And then I'm on the D file. So this is all going to be about bishop versus knight. Yeah. So let's play that. The D file is mine. Yes, sir. So queen c7. And how do I make progress? What if I play queen d3? Because that doesn't look great for him. Oh, I didn't see this. That is frustrating. That's annoying. Shoot. I don't really want to play f4. I'd have to bring this bishop. Maybe I can go here and then play f4. I guess I'll try it. Very unsure about that, though. I got to make a move, though. Yeah, I'm getting too low on the clock. But he might try for this or something. Actually, this force f4. Okay. Well, I don't mind that. Because, yeah, I'll play f4 now. So, yeah, I don't mind. I guess he was just creating luft just to be safe on the back rank. It made him nervous. Okay, so my bishop's going to go back to f2, but I'll no longer control this. Okay, but now he gives me this square. Is f6 a thing now? No, I don't think so. Should I grab this while I can? I think I should. Yeah, I don't know. My instincts say yes. So we'll grab that. f6 does worry me a little bit, but I think he's going to have too many weaknesses. Even if I lose a pawn there, I think I should have enough play with weaknesses around him. But I am down 2 minutes on the clock, as I said. Okay, so what if knight c5? Well, I think just queen d2. Well, no, that's a fork. So queen d1. Yeah, I like that. Knight c5, queen d1, and threatening rook d8 and rook d7. If f6, yeah, so knight c5, I'll go queen d1. If f6, still queen d1. Why not? Oh, I didn't. Well, yeah, I'll bring back. I guess he wants to go. He wants this, but he doesn't have time for it. He's got to protect his knight. But yeah, that'll still work for him. He's going to lose. He might lose this though. But yeah, I am going to play queen d1. I have to play quicker. So after rook d8, can I just go back? I think I can. I think I can. Yeah, I think I can still just go here. Oh, maybe not. Takes. Ooh, maybe not. Can I take on ace? Can he somehow block me? I guess he can. Okay, I'm gonna try this anyways. Can't hurt to try it. See what he does. Yeah, so f6. Yeah, f6. What if I try it here and then take? I don't know. Should I? Okay, I don't know. Let's try. I only have 3 minutes. So I think he has to go GF. And I could play this later. Should I play it now? But he's got to play GF. Actually, I've got queen g5 then. Queen g5, rook g7, then I'm taking here, and that's looking good. So yeah, queen g5. Oh. Oh, this is similar, but yeah, forces right. So this check is meaningless, I think. Yeah, so let's take here. Then I can give a check first, and then give a check. That's looking good. He'll get this though. This should win a pawn. This should win a pawn. I think I get the e6 pawn. Oh, I don't get the e6 pawn. Does this do anything? And this is under attack. I think I have to try it though. Check. Oh, I'm in big time trouble here. Can I go c5? Or should I bring? No, this looks strong. Except I'm dropping a pawn. Oh, this could be a problem though. That could be a problem. Yeah, but this drops a pawn. That drops a pawn. Okay, check again, and then bring it back. Yeah, that's how we do it. He's gonna get that though. It's all gonna be very awkward. Okay, yeah, let's bring this back now. Okay, so f4 is protected. I have 2 minutes. Trying to go for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Equal pawns, but his king is less safe and my pawn structure is slightly better. But he has twice as much time as I do. Okay, so if he hides, this is mate. If he goes king f8, then rook g, then okay, yeah, let's just run here. Let's just run. Yeah, I don't know if he should have done that. His queen needs to be around to defend, because this is a threat. Maybe it's not a threat, because he can run as well. But I don't know. It feels like a threat, because I can probably grab the h pawn when I do that. Also, I might just be threatening queen h5, because he has to. Yeah, and then check. Ooh. Yeah, just go here. Okay, so he's planning to run, and that will work. But I can grab this pawn again. Yeah, I can grab this pawn. It defends f5. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. But yeah, so I'm threatening f6 now. So he's got to go here, but then I can trade rooks. Okay, I can do this. Okay, got it. A minute. I only have a minute to win it. Okay, so trading when I'm a pawn up, but this is going to be hard with my clock. My clock time here. Okay. Try to run the h-pawn. Check. I need to get this in if I can. Oh, he gets a2. He gets a2. Okay. 55 seconds. This is a mate in one threat. Might just be a draw here. Yeah, it's leaning towards a draw. Well, I cover this check now. Shit. Okay, I'm just going for pipette at this point. I don't have time. Yeah, I'm just going for the pipette. I've learned my lesson too many times. I try to over push. I don't, there's no increment. So hopefully I do have a perpet, but I should. Yeah, I can just keep going this way. I was thinking queen d8, or queen e8, but actually I can just go back and forth this way. Because he can never escape here. So go for the perpet. He's lower rated, but I don't have the time. What can I say? So he played this well. Yeah. He played the second half a lot better, I think. I thought I was better in the opening, but I played it a little slow. I was trying to remember. I think bishop c4 is fine, but I might have played this a little slow. I wonder if knight e5 was premature. Probably not. I think I played it well. I mean, both sides played pretty well. I preferred white the whole game though. Definitely preferred white. Wonder if maybe rook d6 was premature. I don't know. This still felt good though. I don't know. I felt good the whole game. Was this where I went wrong? Should I have been more patient and maybe improved my king a little bit, or play g4 before I go for this? But I don't know. I don't know. This was good practical chances though. I'm on the attack. And it's possible I had a mating, mating op. Well, I was winning though at the end. I just got low on the clock. I think I was winning. Maybe here I should have played rook. Oh, but then he can go here. But then I have check that wins to his rook. Yeah, maybe rook d3 might have been winning here. Shoot. I think I missed rook d3. Then again, rook d3, king f7. I can still make progress though. Yeah, rook d3 was probably good. I don't know. I thought I played very well. I thought I played very well. Yeah, this couldn't have been helped here. Here's that. Check. And then I can somehow run the H pawn. I don't know, because my king's exposed. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it was pretty equal. I think I had an edge. Maybe I was like +1, +1.5, but I don't think there was more than that. Let's see what the computer has to say. Yeah, I'm just surprised. Like my opponent should be higher rated, I feel, because he played well. I don't know why he's so low. Yeah, I don't know. Feels like he should be higher rated. Oh God, looking at the graphs. Oh my God. I didn't want to see that. I was completely winning at multiple points. Oh. That's tough to see. Yikes. Oh. Okay, so let's take a look here. So bishop c4 is the main line. Bishop d2 is fine too. I guess g4. It still wants to play g4 here. But bishop d2 is actually okay too. So this was fine too. Now it didn't like me castling. It's suggesting to do the discovery right away. Or g4. I guess there was g4, h4. That might be actually my repertoire move. I just forgot about it. So there's g4, or there was also knight d5. Whoa. Whoa. No, that's knight e5. Okay, I was wondering. Yeah, so knight d5, which is what I did later in the game. I was trying to build it up where he couldn't defend anymore. Wait, is that right? Was it here? Yeah, or queen e2, or yeah, g4. It prefers g4 over knight d5 though, which is very thematic. And then knight d5 now it doesn't like for different reasons. It doesn't like it because if bishop takes f3 and my bishop is undefended, I would have to go gf or trade queens. So it was, yeah, that's another reason to play g4. Okay. Then this was all fine. It didn't like bishop e3. It's suggesting queen g4. Why? I guess we can get the d file right away. Is that the plan? Like, okay, so it's his move. Let's just say he can't really double up because I'll play bishop g5. So let's say h6. No, then actually, so he can't play h6. Okay, that's kind of funny. He doesn't really have any moves. Okay, king h8. Just passing the move back. Bishop g5, queen. If queen goes back, then we can play rook d1 with initiative. So bishop g5 was a very annoying move I could have played. Or queen g4, I mean. Again, queen g4, it's liking. Why? What's the difference? Oh, we're threatening these. And then weaknesses around his dark square. Yeah, okay. I could have been more aggressive, I guess. Yeah, and here it's just like completely winning for white. And it liked bishop h4. Even better was c5, but this was still good. It prefers c5 here, building up the pressure a little bit more. And it didn't like queen g4. It's suggesting queen d2, queen d3. I guess because queen g4, after he moves the king to h7, then our rook is under attack and we're scrambling a little bit. It's not so obvious. But right now he has to defend this pawn. He has to defend against back rank. Well, not back rank. Well, you know what I mean, like a check on the back rank. Okay. And then here I had rook d3, which I was considering, but I didn't do it. I forget why. I did consider it though. And here I played rook d3. And it's mate in 4. Jesus. So after the game, I looked at rook d3, which would have been good, but there's actually a mate in 4. Check. I just thought he's escaping here. There's a mate in 4. Oh my god, yeah. And then queen d8. Shoot. I should have calculated here. I only had a minute 30 though, but I missed that. But this is still winning. This is still winning. But this was a blunder, surprisingly. G3. Ooh, G3 is a blunder. Oh yeah, because I lose the a2 pawn. Yeah, so I guess I could have brought the king up. I just didn't see queen b2. Yeah, I didn't see queen b2 here. So it's equal, and then I'm winning again. I went for the perpetual because I was low on the clock, but I had a mate in 3 and a mate in 4. Queen g7. Oh my god, queen g7. I missed mates, man. this I missed multiple mating opportunities, and then I had queen f6. Same deal. How did I miss that? I was paranoid about flagging. Oh, I suck. I had so many chances. Yuck. At least I didn't lose. Ooh, I got to kill that bug. Yay. I am going to play another one or do some puzzles, so I'm just going to update CPT here. Be nice to get a win on stream. Okay, I'm just going to load that up into CPT now. So I think he played c6 first. And what did he do after that? Come on. Knight f6. Yeah, so I do play bishop c4. Yeah, then he goes here. I played h3. Oh yeah, so I do have I've got both bishop d2 and yeah, I have both bishop d2 and g4 as my repertoire lines. Actually no, I have g4 and then bishop d2. So I guess they kind of transpose. So yeah, I should have played g4. Okay. Okay. I'm going to flip a coin on if I should do puzzles or another rapid game. Okay, flip a coin. So heads will be another rapid game, I guess. I kind of want to do puzzles, though, to be honest. But let's see. It's heads, so another rapid game it is. Yeah, I was actually just getting in the mood for puzzles. But then again, it'd be nice to get a win. Okay, playing another low-rated player. Oh, he's got a lot of games under his belt. Over 10,000 on rapid. So, looks like we're going to have another... maybe not. I was going to say... Oh, okay, but we are getting this. So hopefully he plays bishop g5. That's kind of fun to play. Okay, nice. It's kind of a fun line to play. The Duchamp variation. And yeah, either I could take here first or play knight e4. Either is fine. They're slightly different because in one line, white can play rook c8. Okay, so here, I don't think there's a rush. Yes, I think I go d6. Yeah, I could also take again. Okay, I'm going to play d6. I can't remember if I like to take. They should transpose, though. Okay. Yeah, so this is still theory. Castling, is that right? Okay, so I think, is it h5 here? I often get this wrong. Let me think. I don't think it's g5 because it might be g5. But yeah, it might be it's either g4 or h5. But then there is h5, there's h4. And but then takes. I can't remember what I think about that. Ooh, I think it's one of those. It's possible it's neither, and I developed for it. Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe this is premature. Is it premature? Damn, I can't remember. Okay, maybe it is g4 first. G4 knight d2. Yeah, and I take on knight d2, queen d2, h5. Yeah, okay. I can't. I really can't remember. I always forget this. If h5, if h5, I think there's h4. So I think there's h4. So I think I am going to push. Maybe I can't remember. It's so rough. Oh wait, but there's this. There's this. G4. There's knight h4, which I don't like. I can take the bishop, but so what? I don't think it's g4. So now I think it's either knight d7 or h5. But h5, I think there's h4. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Yeah, it might be too early to push them. Oh, I can never remember that. My stupid brain. But it's also because there's some subtleties. Like sometimes white doesn't castle, and then it's a bit different. And sometimes he plays knight d2 instead. I had this so many times, and even in tournament games. Yeah, I played this against a kid who a couple years later he's 2150 now. I beat him. It was I played a very nice game. Yeah, it's on my YouTube channel. Okay, so if c5, I forget. I don't know. I spent so much energy trying to remember this. Let's just say it's my move right now. Can I? Nothing changes. Nothing changes here. I think I would go queen f6 if it's my move. I think for some reason we don't want to. This seems like the most natural move, but I believe queen f6 is the move. I can't remember why. I have it written down, I think. It's not just because the knight can keep an eye on c5. There's some other reason. There is a subtle reason why queen f6 is better than knight df6. I really can't remember what it is though. I'm really curious to look that up after. Yeah, it's some really subtle reason, like the queen wants to be here for some reason. Oh yeah, it might be because I'm thinking there's something to do about d5. Like if it was my move, like queen f6 d5, the queen does something here. I just can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's a queen. I don't think we want to. I don't think we want to do that. But it's his move. So I think this is actually the right move. I think it's actually knight d2. I think that's the move for white. Knight d2, knight takes d2, and then queen f6. And then there's some reason that the queen's supposed to be there, which I forget. Then it's like c5 or d5 after. And maybe we threaten f4. Maybe that's the reason that the queen is there. I guess another thing is putting the queen on f6. Often there are congestion problems here in this line where these pieces have trouble moving over to the king side if the knight is here. I just remember that being a thing, I think. So queen f6 allows this rook to come into play. If you play knight df6, then you have to move the queen, and that takes time. Okay, we have him thinking, which is good because I spent a lot of time remembering this. I think I made the right choice at the end because I think in my game against Johan Aljo, Aljo, I think that's his last name. I think in that game I might have played G4 in that game, that tournament game, and then he played knight h5, and I was kicking myself that I just forgot about that. It was something like that. Or else I played h5, and then I played g4 or something stupid like that. Or maybe I played h5, then he played h4, and then I played g4, and I forgot that he could just play knight g5. It might have been that, actually. Yeah, in the game I might have played, instead of knight here, I think I did this. Yeah, I think I played h5, he played h4. I'll load up the game actually afterwards. I'll load it up in ChessBase from the tournament. I think against him I played h5, he played h4, and then I played g4, just forgetting that he could play knight g5. It must have been slightly different, because if that was the case, then I could take here. So there was something. It's possible. No, maybe it was a little bit different. I think it was slightly different. The position was slightly different because, yeah, he took here actually. I think he took on e4 earlier, and then he moved the queen, and then we had this type of position. Yeah, that's what happened. So it was a different position. But yeah, here I believe the correct move, if I remember correctly, is knight d2, knight takes d2, queen takes d2, queen f6, and then it might be c5. There's also something else. There's also another line that I'm trying to remember where we let white take. Okay, I'm just going to refresh the page because he hasn't moved in like 5 minutes. Okay, he's still here. But yeah, there's some other line too where we let white take this pawn. I'm trying to remember how that happens. That we let, I remember that. There's some line. How would that be? Like, I don't see how that's. The only thing I can think of is if he plays c5 and then later comes in here or something. Yeah, there's some line like that. Maybe it's when he doesn't castle. Yeah, there's definitely a line. Okay, it must be the pawn. Yeah, so it's this d5 pawn. We let him take on e6 in some lines. It's like d5. And then it's like we play knight f6 or something, or knight c5. We let him take on e6 just to secure this. So it might even be here. Yeah, it might even just have been this. And that might be another reason to play queen f6. Okay, anyways, he plays c5. He's in a time pressure now, though. Yeah, he's trying to rack his brain as well. So, yeah, this is often a thematic move here. I don't know if this is right, though. I think maybe d5 was. So, potentially still queen f6, but then he could take here and then here. So, maybe not. Does this win his bishop? No, it drops a pawn. I could go gf. That's often a move. I might play that. Yeah. So this is a move. I'm trying to remember. I think we just moved the bishop. Yeah, this is still theory, I think. This is an alternative line. I think this is even a move, and we tempt him to push this. I think this is actually playable. But I think I'm just going to go here because why tempt fate? But yeah, if I remember correctly, I think bishop d5 is also, I think they're equally okay. Okay, so is this a threat? Kind of. Potentially it is. Yeah, so I'm thinking still this queen f6. Here, I don't know if it's right. Like, I don't know if queen f6 is the right move now. I'm going to play it, though. Could also maybe just castle kingside. Yeah, so we take this way. It lets his knight come in. But that, I'm okay with that. Okay, so how do we want to take? Oh, this wins the exchange. So I'll take this way. And he drops the queen. He's in time pressure here. So, but he was going to lose the exchange anyways. No, I think I remembered. I think I remembered correctly. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to open up that game that I was telling you about. So give me a second while I find it. So, I guess I'll search by name. Oh, I found it already. That's so funny. Yeah, when I played him, I played him in 2022. So April 2022. So not even 2 years ago. Not even 2 years ago, and he was 1196, and now he's almost 2200 over the board. Isn't that ridiculous? And I beat him, as I said. Okay, so I'm going to try to show this on screen. Nice. There we go. Eh? Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to go through it very quickly. As I say, there is a YouTube video of it. So this is the game I had against him. And see, exact same position. Oh, and as I said, yeah, so he took on e4. So it wasn't exactly the same. Then I pushed h5, but I think I should have just played knight d7 first. And then, yeah, I just forgot about knight g4 or knight g5. But I played a very nice game. I'll show it very quickly. And I actually did a really nice maneuver here where I trap his rook with my king. And because he offered me a draw, I declined it, and I trapped his rook, and it was quite nice, yeah. And then he resigned here. Okay, so whoops. So let me load this up. This game. I'm going to go to the engine on it because I think I analyzed it pretty well while playing. Computer said I played pitch perfect because it was mostly theory. Yeah, I played 99% accuracy, 5 center pawn loss. Yeah, I like my theory. So I think it was I played top engine move every move. Oh, maybe you can see it like this. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so the casting though, is that main line? Because I thought it's not great. It's second main line apparently. But yeah, there's multiple ways to play. There's d5, which is the main line, but nobody plays it. Yeah, so this is what I was thinking of, where we give up the e6 pawn. We play knight d7 and we let him take on e6 temporarily to get this square. So that's what I was thinking. That's the main line. But yeah, he castled, and I thought here for 3 minutes deciding between. I was really thinking about these but again, yeah, h5 allows h4, so I was right about that. And if we proceed, then he just has. Oh, I was wrong about this. So I thought he had knight g5. Oh no, because knight g5 we take, but he has knight d2, and the point is, I actually don't have any way to break through here. And if I played g4, I think he just plays knight h4. Yeah. And again, I don't have any. I mean, by the time I try this, first of all, he can just trade it off. And it's going to take me 10 years to do that. So, yeah, knight d7 was good. I guess you can also castle. I think I used to do that. But then I changed to playing knight d7. And then my opponent thought here for 7 minutes Probably trying to remember theory as well. I thought it was knight d2. Apparently it's not. I was wrong about that. This is apparently good for black. Then we can just start hunting his bishop again with the h5. And if h4 now, we can actually just take. I forgot about that because his knight is gone. So he would have to play, move the f pawn, and then queen f6. And we have black has a slight advantage. Not simple for black though. But I guess, yeah, I thought this was right, but I guess it's not. I guess a4 or d5. But yeah, knight d2 is still the second main line in the Masters database. So we are move 13. But yeah, so he pushed here after a long think. Yeah, which is according to the engine totally fine, c5. But he just ran out of time, and then he got into time pressure. And I guess so. Bishop d5 is not the same as bishop c6, but it's actually a playable move. But the computer gives a small edge to bishop c6. It likes knight b6 even better. Kind of a strange square for the knight. Maybe we're threatening c4. That might be the idea. And then he just kind of blunders here under time pressure. Gives me a couple pawns and the exchange and then the queen. So, okay, I'm going to leave it there. End on a high note. Only got 4 points because he was a lot lower rated. Unfortunately, I lost. Oh, no, I guess I drew that previous game. I forgot about that. I drew the previous game on Rapid, but I missed a lot of mates near the end under time pressure. And I played the classical game, which I lost. At first, I was suspicious that my opponent was cheating, but then when I looked at it, the game in more detail, I just made too many mistakes. So I didn't report them. I think it was just me. Yeah, so that's going to be it for me today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed this video, if you watched the whole thing or even a portion of it, and if you enjoy it, yeah, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me know if people enjoy it, then I will create more such content. I should probably look in the camera more often, right? Which one is it? This one? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, thumbs up or a comment lets me know that you enjoy it, and then I focus on creating more such content. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just rambling on. Take it easy. Have a good night.